this is right after independence. And so in a weird way, it reflects where we are right now, where there's a shift in government. So we think finally there is change, but there is none. And then the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting none. Because at times when you keep playing an emotion, and if it's dark, you don't want to do it for too long. Yeah, they say you don't want to stare into the abyss too long. It might pull you in, so you can only embody them for too long, then let it go for a while.
Hello. Hi guys. We're back again. Man, I need to figure out a new way to start these episodes. I'm running out of ideas.
Back like we never left.
Fair enough. So today we have it's a personal interest for me. I don't know about you, Konene. And as you can see, we decided to kick out the rest of the cast. Then they're not cool enough. So we decided to run just the two of us. And guys, I'm kidding. But with us today, I'd like for our guests to introduce themselves first. So it's Owen and then there's Konene. I don't know if she has a moniker for this one, like RJ does. Do you?
I don't. I'm just in the presence of...
You're feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling the energy. So I want them to start, then I get into it.
Okay. Usually she's always feeling beautiful. So now she's feeling the energy. So at least it's good for a change. So I'll start with the guy to my right. Yes.
An introduction.
Yes.
My name is Martin Kigondu.
Okay.
When we bumped into each other,
yes.
Yeah, you noted I prefer being called Kigondu.
Yes.
Which is true, but I'm cool with Martin as well.
Fair.
Yeah, so Martin Kigondu, that's good enough for a start.
Yeah, it's great.
That's what's up.
To the lady. Love the hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
The lady's name is Joyce Musoke. I'm an actress. Today I'm an actress, but on other days I do many other things.
Which are
producing, I direct,
First of all, I love
mostly
your voice. It's very
thank you.
And voice acting as well. She does voice acting.
I don't sound like this.
Kuchukua podcast naweza kuachia tu, like you continue, you become their host.
Yeah, absolutely.
Imagine sijaambiwa anapenda sauti yangu.
Yeah.
It's a tough world out here. It's a very tough world. It's okay, Conan. It's fine. I had something I wanted to ask Joyce, but now I think, what was your favorite show growing up?
Should I jump in?
Yeah.
Favorite show growing up? Akia nani? Let us see. I loved Suburban Bliss. Do you guys remember Suburban Bliss?
How old are you?
Oh, okay. It was a South African sitcom. It was a South African sitcom on KBC. It was kind of cool. You guys don't remember
that one is well. No, I know
that.
Suburban Bliss. But this one. I'm not sure if she does. Do you?
I don't.
Yeah, that's.
Well, yeah, it was big in the 90s, or at least in my house.
In the 90s.
Well, so,
Okay.
It has been answered.
True.
It has been answered.
Okay, so there's a chunk of my life where I did not watch TV for several years because I don't know. I just lost interest in TV, especially in high school, into uni. I didn't do much TV. Like that era of my life is just blank. So
How did you end up on TV then?
Clearly, she
to date, I am more on screen. I make TV, but I don't watch TV. Yeah.
You need to be very good at your craft to be able to make it and not watch it. Yeah.
Because it's not restful for me. You guys can go watch TV in the evening. For me, it's just, that's
So
just work. It's an extension of work.
What do you do for fun?
I read. I listen to music. Yeah.
Have you ever thought of being a musician?
Oh, there's a story there.
We're going back to that story.
So there's always more to follow.
There's
in
always
true,
more to follow,
true fashion.
clearly.
Fair enough. Okay. So Fairs, wow. This is why I say she's a better man than I am, because if I take TV out of my life, wow,
You'd be lost.
tough.
Yeah.
tough. I've learned a lot from TV, but first, that's quite something, I'd say. It's very few times I'm starstruck. That's brilliant. You must have been the proper golden child. Your parents must have been really happy with especially in high school with not watching TV. I'd like if I can remember mine. That's quite a dream.
I think they would have rather had me watching TV.
Oh, you're a monitor.
What?
Okay.
To what I was doing.
What
were
were
you
you
doing?
No, we're here to talk about the play.
Okay.
We wanted to know you first and know you before we get to the character that is doing the play. So if you don't mind. That's all right. But we will have that story off camera, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Fairs.
Okay.
So in our parents now, because now I'm a bit confused. I wanted to say our parents, but there are people who were watching TV before some were born. So in our parents'
Laws
time,
over here. What? Okay, but keep going.
for the kids in and around, it's funny because she's slightly older than I am. So in our parents' time, they used to say KNTs were dreams. People would go for their dreams to die.
KNT, Kenya National Theatre.
Kenya National Theatre. So in that fashion, and the fact that where things have changed from the previous century to this current one, let me ask, since eventually we'll speak about a play and they're both actors. So wait, are people who take part in plays called actors as well? Okay, so yes, just to make sure. So they're both actors, both on film, on camera, on screen, and on a stage. Why film? So I'll start with you. Or why acting rather?
Why acting? Why film? Why all of them? Yikes! Let's build off what you started with, the dreams dying at KNT. I could see that for a season there. The amount of hopelessness around the space. There was a season for sure. But a lot of dreams have also been built from there. So mine particularly, I jumped in because I fell in love with the idea of creating as a director.
Ooh.
So I convinced myself there's some truth here, but it's not necessarily true. But I convinced myself to be a respectable director, I'd need to be a respected actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it still excites me. Probably it's one of the things that fulfills me the most, the directing. But acting is something I enjoy as well.
Okay.
Maybe not as much as directing.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a why for me. It was to earn my respect as a director.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very logical. I like that. They say people in the art world do things based off of feeling. That sounds very logical. So that's cool. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Why?
Yeah, why acting?
I don't know how to do anything else.
Best answer ever.
That's now.
Best answer ever.
I'm still quite curious what she was doing, and then she
As a
couldn't do
child.
anything. It's like it's building up. The mystery is quite something. Clearly, in true fashion, we can see she must be a hell of a good actor. She doesn't give anything away up until she needs to give it. So that's quite fair. So I'll get into it. I think we've gotten acquainted to our guests a bit, and we felt what it is that they do. So they have a play coming up, and what's most fascinating about this play is that the play is about me. There's nothing more special in this life, so I am excited. So they have a play called Sanctuary, which I'll let them in unison, however they decide to go about it, to speak about what it is about, and then they can mention why they decided to take a huge chunk of their time to act about my life. So I've been starting with my friend on the right, so I'll start with my friend on the left.
Okay, so we decided to do a play about you because we have to create stories about great people, right?
Okay.
America in this film.
Nimeingia box.
Umeingia box.
Nimeingia box.
Now I can speak the truth. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so the play is called Sanctuary, as we've mentioned before. It's a sci-fi play. Have you watched sci-fi on a stage?
Like, there's a fuss for everything.
Actually, have you even watched Kenyan sci-fi?
I wanted to ask, is there
Yeah.
Kenyan sci-fi?
There is.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, you know,
I'll give you a list.
if you
Please
look
give me
at
a
something
list.
as she's going on, you know, witchcraft can also be viewed as sci-fi as
Yo.
well. You know, if you think about just if you're bold enough, if you think about
Yo.
it, just say I'm an Mongeva. Just curious. But go on. Sorry. if you think about it, but go on.
You're kind of right, yes. But this is another branch of
Fair
sci-fi.
enough.
Yeah, so this is sci-fi. It's a dystopian play. The story is really cool. As much as it is sci-fi, it connects with a lot of human moments and just human reactions to. It's the relationship between tech and humans. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to talk too much about that. I think I'll let Martin carry on from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why your life? I play a character called Owen. Well, you are Owen. There you go. So we're looking at 2050 and maybe even beyond or even sooner than we think. Yeah. So futuristic for starters. And we keep wondering, how will 2050 look, you know, in terms of, say, even something as basic as insurance. Yeah. Or what steps will you need to go through to get basic insurance, to get aspects of government supervision? How will that be? Unajua, in the future, if you'll boldly say Ruto must go, ama whoever will be there must go, what repercussions will that have? So that is what we are looking at. We're looking at government control, but at the heart of it, AI, space of AI. You're now comfortable with Siri. But what if Siri got a bit sentient? And, you know, how would that be? What does it mean for humanity? So we are looking at possibilities of a dystopian future, she said. And heart to heart is all we have. You know, technology takes over, yes, but we're still human.
You're
so
still
we
human
need
in the
basic needs are not only food, shelter, and clothing, but love as well. So how would a relationship survive in such a future? So it's super exciting. Super exciting.
Is AI going to take over?
This is a good question. Do you think AI will take over?
I know it's going to take over. I don't think.
Yeah?
I know it's coming.
Good. You're a target audience. Please come catch the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, please come watch the play.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a sci-fi. Honestly, I love Kenyan films. I have favorite Kenyan actors, but I've never heard of a sci-fi Kenyan film.
You and me both. So I mean,
Pumzi? Heard of Pumzi?
No.
Okay, check out Pumzi.
Uh-huh.
Something else coming on Showmax. I can't mention it just yet, but a new sci-fi TV show is on the way.
teaser.
There
Okay.
you go.
We shall make sure we're looking out for that one.
Please do. This August, actually.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I noticed he said who he plays us. Probably you could tell us who your character is.
You're not called Polly by any chance, are you?
One of
I have a
My
friend
character's
called
name
Polly.
is Polly.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Do you know of Polly? You reacted as if you
yes.
do.
No, I could say it could be one of our other personalities as well.
Yeah.
Yes, since we're taking different characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I've come with all of mine, so probably she could be Polly in another setting.
Who is Polly playing as?
Polly is Owen's wife. Yeah.
Love it.
He's very excited about this.
For me, it's his reaction, but yes, I am excited.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I think the rest you just need to watch the
Come and
play.
see.
Yeah.
Wamekataa kutupatia teaser. Trailer. Ni sawa. Tutakuja
It's on
kuona.
stage. Hakuna trailer. Ni poster tu peke yake.
Tutakuja kuona.
Yeah, the rest you come see.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Before Polly, I think I want to ask, do you guys have favorite characters that you've played before that you feel that if you were given the chance to?
To do again?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see. Akia Nani. We'll dig in deep. let's see. Let me think of three if they come to mind. Number one has to be. I played a guy. There's a play by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. I will marry when I want. Yeah. So 40 years later, it finally gets to be done at the National Theatre. This is 2 years ago. And it's set in the 60s. This is right after independence. And so in a weird way, it reflects where we are right now, where there's a shift in government. So we think finally there is change, but there is none. And then the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting none. So I play a guy who's sort of informed. He's looking at the rest of Africa and saying, Ghana is doing this. The South Africans have a long way to go. Guess what? On the other side, so he's reading, but he's a casual worker. And he goes on to do pages upon pages against the then government armored the structure and the whole concept of capitalism. So that would be a guy I'd like to revisit. I played one of my first plays professionally. I played an 18-year-old. I was 21, I guess, an 18-year-old who was looking for meaning in life. Yeah, so he was looking for love and meaning, but through sex. Yeah. So the play follows his character who's about to take his life, but trying to connect. And he was so young and disturbed, and his hope was dimming. And I come back to that character often, wondering if there are 21-year-olds out there who still feel that. I'm 18-year-olds. It was a beautiful play with the late, great Charles Ouda. He was part of the cast and a few other steros in there. That is one of those as well. The process of preparing that was exciting for me. And number three I did a one-hander not too long ago called, what was the name of the play? Yeah, well, Supernova. Thank you. Yes, Supernova. And it was a good run. I was supposed to actually keep it going for a couple of years. But again, it's a man who's going through a lot of things that disturb him as a man through loss and love. And as much as it was exciting, it made me dig deep. Yeah, so it was an honor to play him. I would like to play him soon, but let's do life first.
Okay.
Because at times when you keep playing an emotion, and if it's dark, you don't want to do it for too long. Yeah, they say you don't want to stare into the abyss too long. It might pull you in, so you can only embody them for too long, then let it go for a while.
Interesting. Before we get to her and her favorite, you've picked on a couple of characters where you've played or embodied people going through a lot.
Yeah.
Because you're a man, and life can often be fleeting in different emotions, different mental spaces. Have you required to tap in from your own struggles to be able to play some of these roles?
Yeah, the answer is definitely yes. I think the biggest privilege of acting is just doing life is preparation enough. At times it's even so weird because you're both the object and the subject. So you're sort of going through a thing and thinking, oh, this could be a really deep part in a movie. But you're like in the middle of crying and going, I'm going through the pits right now. As if this was a movie, hey, parting a shika, because you're observing and you're feeling the thing. So you can't help but borrow from that, from writing most especially, but from acting, it's very direct. And at times it's, for instance, that play, the Ngugi wa Thiong'o one, I remember nilikuwa kati ya udem, yeah? And like an hour to the show, no problem. She is like, no, nothing happened that bad. But she was flirting with some celebrities, Maze. Then my character was he was an angry guy. That my monologues for that particular play, I went in. Yeah, I guess that's when I was nominated for awards. I was like, hey, this guy is the real deal, eh? But kumbe it was emotion. I was tapping into pain. So yes.
Interesting.
So it does happen, and I do borrow from my real life.
Okay.
Gosh, such depth. I had I had very basic answers. I guess 2 characters.
Okay.
Not stage characters though.
Mm-hmm.
One because of just the joy of it.
Okay.
One is an animated character
Ooh,
called
voice
Dizzy,
acting, yeah.
who is a mad scientist on an animation called Twende on
Okay.
Showmax. Just for the fun of it.
Now that I know this is you, I
Ah.
watch that thing with the kids every night.
Yes.
So, yeah, her voice.
Yeah,
what I told
that's
you,
where it's
her
coming
voice.
from, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, that one just for the sheer joy of it. It was so much fun. I'm not normally very expressive. Like I'm mostly a quiet person. So when I go into the recording booth and I'm screaming and shouting and doing all sorts of silly things, it's really therapeutic for me. I get it all out. So that's great. I really had an awesome time there that I would do again and again. Another one is a first one. The first film I ever did, just because I was a novice, I am hardly ever able to watch it because I just see all the could haves, should haves, would haves.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do it again because I think I would do a better job now. Yeah.
What's the name of the play?
No, let's not go there.
You don't want people to go around looking for it.
Okay, so we
Times
will
a
dig.
strike.
We will dig.
3 times a strike. Now she'll have to tell us. They say novelty is bliss. So, yeah.
Everybody grew from somewhere by the way. Nobody
That
was
is
made
true.
by
That
day
is
one.
true.
Even Rome wasn't built in one day.
That is true.
Yeah, so
But
I
I'm
think
I'm still
you
not
did-
saying.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did a
Not
good
body.
job. You're the one judging yourself. But Sisi, watch us. Sisi, tuone hapa food come.
Okay, nitakutext.
Secondly, can I get an autograph from any of your niece?
Interesting. That's it's insane that you meet your like you said, you watched Twende with your nephew and niece. Well, she said kids, guys, and since we weren't, I thought she was dropping something. So, because we've been waiting for the bun in the oven. So I thought she was just casually giving us something about something. When you're watching shows, at least for me, I think you disappear. Now to be able to meet the mad scientist.
I'm like I said, I'm starstruck because I'd never have imagined that she's the one.
And she's so put together.
Yes, and she's so calm and collected. The way she shouts.
Yes, yeah, she shot. It's insane.
That character is. You guys just go watch it.
Fair enough.
And if you have kids, you'll really enjoy it.
Fair enough. See,
By the way, they are the
shaping
ones who
lives.
plugged me, to be honest.
You're changing things.
Yeah.
That
The kids are the ones who plugged me. I didn't even know it was existing. And one day they were like, Kuja, twende. I'm like, eh? I hear the sentence wasn't making sense.
Yeah.
Kumbe, it's the show called.
Twende.
Eh.
It sounds a bit.
When I said it, I was like, okay, it's interesting.
It's
So
interesting.
nowadays it's a routine. If
Right.
if we missed anything to watch on TV, we go back to Twende.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. So now this is to the two of you. How, since you're playing my life and my supposed wife, how is it working together? Which, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. You haven't mentioned that it's a two-hander.
It is, oh yeah.
Yes. So it's just the two of them on stage. So how is it working together? Like, how's the experience been for the two of you?
Okay.
Since you're a couple now, basically.
I stalked Martin. I don't know if he's here against his will. I don't know. But I think for a good chunk of last year, I kept telling him, we have to do a two-hander. And yeah, so he's an actor that I respect,
Okay.
an artist I trust. So yeah, it's great to work with somebody who knows what he's doing.
Mm.
Yeah.
That moves me deeply.
Yeah. She knows. She picks up moments. She
Hey,
picks up moments.
thank you. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. We ended up working together by one. we've been saying we'll work together for the longest time.
Mhm.
We've both been in the industry for a good chunk of years, but we've never worked on anything together. Then a couple of things happened. So she and I having a convo. Then the director, that is Santa,
Mhm.
and I also start talking about working on something. Then so being the producer of the project as well, you sort of have to let go and let the director do their thing. So you'd only suggest. So we said, yes, we'll do a two-hander. So the next thing would be who's in it. So we know the guy, I'll be playing the guy. So who's playing the other? And so, of course, the first name I'd say is Joyce and I have been wanting to do something together. But instead of pushing that down having you do that, let's talk about other possibilities.
Okay.
So I sent in a bunch of 9 names, but in threes. So the three strongest, then the B,
Okay.
3, then 3 C's. Joyce was always at the end. As soon as I sent in, Santa was like, no, I know it's Joyce. Go, okay, yeah, I've sent you another 8. Yeah, I go, no, I know it's Joyce.
Okay.
So we had awards at the start of the year, the Kenya Theatre Awards. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Joyce is out here winning things. So as soon as she gets her trophy, we can catch her and have a chat.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I'd say it was, she and I wanting to work together. But the director also is a huge fan of hers. So things sort of worked out pretty well.
You seem to have many fans. Can we start a fan club?
Please do. Namtume pesa.
Amesema too
Not
much.
just vibes.
Guys, tulikuwa tu tukwende
Too much
vibes na
cute.
inshallah.
No thanks.
You spoke of an award. Would you love mentioning which award this is that she won?
Yeah.
Probably what you
One of the many.
won.
Yeah,
One of the
well, it's
many.
been a good season for her. So
Hey.
she won best this year, best director at the WIFAs. WIFAs are the Women in Film Awards. So best director for her film Mono. She also won at the Kenya Theatre Awards. Yes, she's the one behind it.
Okay.
Big deal. She also won best
Female actor in a
Female
supporting
actor.
role.
in a supporting role.
Yes.
Yeah, for what's the name of the play?
Pilot.
Pilot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where can we get all these plays? Are there like archives we can go watch this thing?
You go, when you see the poster, you go
To the
watch
play.
the play. Yes.
That's
how it works.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Like you heard, the play's name is Sanctuary. It's being staged in September
Yes, sir.
13th through to the 15th.
Yes.
So guys, come watch. At least you'll be able to meet Santa like I'd like, because these are her elves. So Santa is a very brilliant
It's a
lady
good one.
director. So yes, come support the cast. And yeah, come enjoy a dystopian 200 sci-fi Kenyan play that is not witchcraft, guys. So yeah, that's it. See you
And
next
we
time.
will be there.
Yeah, we will be there. So
Yeah.
please watch Sanctuary, and yeah, cheers. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.